This was the first book in 2025 to make me cry. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So you're probably wondering, why am I filming a February wrap up in the middle of March? I'm wondering that too, but I think I was so excited to post my previous video that this one got bumped up a week. So here we are in the middle of March filming a February wrap up. First book I read was The Wren in the Holly Library, and this is an adult fantasy romance book. It is the first book of a duology. I think it's going to be a duology, and the second one I think is coming out later this year. And basically, it is a loose retelling of Beauty and the Beast. A female main character. She is a thief in a world where there are monsters and mortal. There is a peace treaty between the monsters and the mortals, and our female main character unknowingly breaks this peace treaty by breaking into a monster's home and trying to steal something from him. But because he is so surprised that a mortal was able to break into his home, that he gives her a proposition of helping him steal a prized possession. And basically, he gets her to move into his home and trains her to help her steal this prized possession of his. And the story goes from there. I don't want to say too much more because I don't want to give it away. But last month I did post a reading blog on this. If you want to see a more in-depth review by me on the book. It was a really good premise. However, I felt like I could guess the ending. It wasn't really a twist in the tail for me. So I ended up giving it a 3.5. All my babies waking up. My baby girl woke up early from her nap and didn't want to go back to sleep, so it is several hours later, but that's okay. We ended up having a nice playtime in the lounge and grabbing her crayons to color in and just had a good play. But now she is with my husband and they are having some snacks, and I thought I would just pop in here while they're eating and just film the rest of this video. So the second book I read in February was The Crimson Moth. This was the first book in 2025 to make me cry. I even even made a TikTok on it because I was like, oh my goodness, the ending. The second book has come out in February. I've not picked it up yet. I feel like I've not picked it up because I'm scared it's going to hurt my feelings. It probably will hurt my feelings. So I've not picked it up yet, but I'm hoping to pick it up soon. The Crimson Moth is a duology, and the first book is called The Heartless Hunter, but here in New Zealand and some other parts in the world, the first book is called The Crimson Moth. This is a YA romantasy duology. I feel like in my reading blog, I overcomplicated the explanation of this book. But basically, it's a witch and a witch hunter. He is courting her to get more information because he suspects that she's a witch, and she is courting him to get more information to help other witches. Hopefully, I've done a good job with simplifying that explanation, but I don't know. I ended up giving the first book a 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. And when a book makes me cry, like, how can I not give it a high rating? Third book I picked up in February was Skyshade. This is the third book in the Lifelike series. Apparently, they're going to be about, I think, 5 books out altogether, but this is the most recent release. It's a YA romantasy series, and there is a strong love triangle. And I feel like I am rooting for the wrong character and it's hurting my heart. I'm rooting for Aro at the moment, and a lot of people root for Grimm. I'm really interested. If you've read the series, who are you guys rooting for? Let me know in the comments below. I would really be interested to see who you guys are rooting for. For books 3 to 6, I ended up reading the 3 books that are out for This Woven Kingdom. So This Woven Kingdom is a YA romantasy series. It's an incomplete series at the moment. There are 3 books out, and the next one is coming out later this year. I ended up giving This Woven Kingdom a 4-star, and it only got better from there. This Woven Kingdom is a series based on Persian mythology. Our main female character, she is a jinn, and jinn are outcast in their society. And basically, she is the heir to the jinn kingdom. So she is in hiding as a servant in one of the royal residences, and she ends up meeting the prince of the society, and he ends up taking notice of her and sees that there's something different, and the story goes from there. The second book introduces a love triangle. The character that they introduced at the end of book 1, beginning of book 2, for the love triangle, I think I am actually rooting for him more than I am the main male character in book 1. And I don't want to say too much more because I don't want to give book 2 or book 3 away. But yeah, I'm definitely rooting for the new character. Again, I picked up another series last month that has a love triangle, and that was, again, breaking my heart. Book 2, These Infinite Threads, I ended up giving a 4.25 star. And book 3, All This Twisted Glory, I ended up giving a 4.25 star as well. What I thought was really interesting in these 3 books was that the author managed to write 3 books that take place about like a week or 2. It's a really short period of time, but the author makes us fall in love with the characters, and we get to know the characters so well. So I thought that was a really good job done by the author. She also writes the Shatter Me series, which I've not read yet. So hopefully later this year I'll end up picking up the Shatter Me series, which will be a lot of fun. For the last book in February, I ended up picking up Empire of Storms, and I did not do the tandem read because I didn't want to have too many POVs to worry about. So I'm actually now in March reading Tower of Dawn and really am enjoying it as well. The only thing I must say with not doing the tandem read, at the end of Empire of Storm, it ends in a cliffhanger, and now I'm having to read a whole other book before I can see what happens in Kingdom of Ash. So that's the only negative. But other than that, I've been thoroughly enjoying not doing the tandem read. Let me know what you guys feel about that. I really enjoyed Empire of Storms. I ended up giving it a 4.75 star. And I am kicking myself for putting down the series for so long. So I ended up starting it last year and only picking it up again this year, just because last year, after reading Queen of Shadows, it was so great that it kind of put me in a reading slump. But now that I'm picking it back up again, I'm having such a great time with it. And hoping to do a Kingdom of Ash reading vlog this month. I trying to figure out if I should do a spoiler or non-spoiler vlog. If you have strong opinions about that, let me know in the comments. Those are the 7 books I read in February. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.